Hello, everyone. Wait, did I mute myself? You're gonna have to bear with me momentarily because Pathologic Classic is one of those games that is captured weirdly, and sometimes it just freezes on your end and doesn't show you the game at all.
So, it's all about trickery to you?
Does this game have subtitles? I don't remember. I don't think it does. I think we just need to use our ears. Oh, that jumped up quite a lot.
No.
How do we feel about using our ears? Do you guys use your ears on a daily basis?
But if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied. Where are we?
Yeah, looks like it's working out. Hello everyone, and welcome to Changeling Route. I am going to talk over the healers talking over.
What a silly place.
We don't care about this,
Stuffed.
iconic
So it's not
intro
real for now?
dialogue.
I don't think it has started
Hello everyone.
yet.
Hello.
What it's made
Hello, Living Trash Can, Saul Wilkinson, BB, Scolopendra. Thank you all for
Sexy
being
objects
here.
for solace.
Today we are playing the Changeling Route.
What else is there to do?
The Changeling
I
Route
know
of
what to
Pathologic
do.
Classic HD.
Those who favor
Forever have I
hard
been
logic
interested in
and
Clara as a
direct
character
action
and been
are
oh so
bound to be
confused by her.
misguided.
Her entire
Only a
existence.
miracle can
I have
set
been
us free
spoiled.
without
This
us
isn't
having to destroy
the events of this,
something.
I don't really know.
I can
I
do
have been
miracles.
spoiled
Just
on
let
what
me.
Clara is exactly.
Please be
I'm not going to
quiet.
say exactly
You're a
because I'm
liar,
likely to
a thief.
misinterpret it.
Who's going to believe you?
I know
Lying to yourself.
I know a
The
little
truth
bit
is
about
in
what's
your
going on
shadow.
with her.
Whatever happens, I will
I don't
find
have a
the
complete
answers,
understanding
and
though.
justice will be restored. I
That's
will
what happens
perform
when
the
you
operation.
put off
Medical
learning about
malpractice.
Clara for,
Don't you go all
I don't know, how
bossy
many
on
years ago
me,
did I get into
clever
Pathologic?
cloaks.
Probably
You
at
will
least
act
4 or 5.
justly, but your justice will blind you and become
Yeah, eventually you will
beauty-marred.
hear about
This calls
things.
for the gentle hand of a surgeon. Step
For real
aside,
Pathologic fans remember the
both
theater
of you.
opening word by word.
Hands
I'm very
and
excited. I was
still
considering downloading mods, but I decided not to, because I looked through the mod list and the only one I would have been interested in is the fog remover mod, and I don't want to remove the fog from the game just yet.
Neither of you knows
Um,
compassion.
Yes.
Anyway,
It seems unlikely
it's
that
the end of an era and the start of a Clara. In two ways, in more ways than one.
That's the truth of
It's
the
the end of
matter.
an era and start of a Clara because we're doing this, obviously. We're finally playing Clara Route. I love Clara. I'm gonna love running around with my spiky palms
I can't see it
and
yet,
spiky
but I
palming
feel
people to
it.
death and or
It's not
saving
even a
them.
trap. It's a grave.
And
Severe
I
symptom
have
is
channel
serious.
news.
Say
I have
I
company
hold a
news
soft
for you
spot.
guys.
I can
Company
see
news
that.
for all the investors in chat.
You're full of hate.
I've
Stuffed
decided to
or
stop
not, it's
uploading
breathing.
the non-pathologic streams
can
to my
heal
second
it.
channel.
It
I
can
want to
be
start
healed
trying to play.
rather than
I want to start
killed.
trying to make videos out of the
You
weird
mean
games
you
I
won't
play,
become
and
a
I want to see
killer?
how that performs.
But you
So here's here's how the
Mark
channel's gonna
my
work from
word,
now on.
That's exactly
Everybody
what will
take notes.
happen.
This is a company
But
meeting,
I can avoid it.
No,
and we're changing the
we
direction
won't
of
ever get
things.
along.
So
I
for
suggest
now,
we
the
get
main
our way
channel
out.
is gonna stick
The
to
sooner the
pathologic
better.
stuff, but the
I'll
streams are
go
gonna
then.
stay
Let's
here.
go.
All
Talk
streams will
us
be
chicken.
here. I'm not moving them over anymore. What I'm gonna start doing. Oop! I've talked for too long. Apparently, I thought this went on for longer than that. What was I saying? Yeah, so all streams are gonna be staying on the main channel, but I'm gonna go to the light. But I want to start editing down the weird game streams into shorter videos for the second channel, and I want to see how those do there. And then eventually we may, if I get the hang of it, if I like the way those videos perform and whatnot, those might start being on the main channel. And then I guess the second channel can just rot. But I want to see how playing weird games and weird game videos work out for me. Because I love weird games. And, I would love to do that. Clara lesbian shirt would have been peak. Let's player arc. Okay, that's all I have to say. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, investors? How do you feel about that? It's time for Clara Route. I don't think I have anything else to say, so let's go. Changeling. Clara had a dream. A foggy morning. Having passed a wicket gate, she is now dawdling somewhere. Piles of leaves rustling in her wake. A familiar voice calls out to her. She lifts her eyes, sees her own twin sister pointing an old man convulsing and weeping in unbearable agony. Clara darts for the man to save him with her healing touch, but so does her sister. The girls exchange confused glances. This is the story of a thief girl who has chosen her own past, ceased to be the instrument of blind fate, and refashioned herself into a free miracle worker. Is this a random sick man that it's talking about, or is this possibly talking about Simon or Isidore? Also, I didn't know that Clara was supposedly a thief, because my knowledge was that she just existed one day. But maybe she has to become a thief to survive. Maybe that's her reputation, like the Haruspex is known as a butcher. She's known as a thief. Rest in peace, second channel. It's gonna survive for a while. Because I just want to test out the waters with the edited down streams, but who knows? Who knows how that's going to work?
Clara wakes up. Could the dream have been prophetic? She has prophetic dreams often. She's no longer surprised by them. She knows that they are sent by the powers that want to warn the herald of what the future holds for her. There were a lot of clues hinting at the veracity of the message. She does indeed know how to treat those in pain with her miraculous hands. She is indeed willing to ease their suffering. She can perform miracles. She truly strives to do the right thing. She loves her fellow beings. The girl is eager to do good deeds, even if that requires her to go through pain and hardships. Changeling wakes up at the edge of a pit in the ground. Sleep hasn't brought her comfort. Her back and legs ache as though she has walked many miles. Her hands are covered in mud. There are traces of dried blood on her bare knees. It's dark. The dawn is a few hours away.
Oh my god, I forgot about the cutscenes in this game. They're like the best part. We love ourselves a cutscene. This is my hole. Of course Clara wakes up in a hole. Oh, that must have been the dead guy. Well, the guy she tried to help. Oh my god, cemetery full of divas, apparently. Am I gonna get adopted? I really hope my adopted family doesn't forsake me later and throw me out. Oh my god, she's serving. She woke up and started serving. Why would they call me a thief, Playtell? What did I steal? What does the law detest me? Why does the law detest me so? The only thing I remember is that I am an outlaw and will forever be persecuted. Was I really that good a thief, I wonder? I had nothing of value, just myself and these rags I'm wearing. My crime is horrendous. Still, I am beyond redemption. Oh god, handling reputation is going to be atrocious in this playthrough, isn't it? Back in the day, every heart was open before me. Now whatever door I approach is slammed in my face. This is terrifying. Where should I run? With whom shall I seek shelter? Shall I find what I stole and give it back? Who will agree to take it off my hands? Who will answer my questions, if not you? I have just awoken into existence. The only thing I know is that I am a thief and people hate me. Day 1 in which the Changeling finally finds her sister, thus confirming the prophecy of twin angels. Seeing these guys just reminded me that Beak and Talon are not in quarantine, are they? I wonder if they're gonna make an appearance, because I liked them in Pathologic too. They were fun additions. Anyway, what do you guys have for me before I go inside? How small you are, how frail. Will you survive in this horrible world? You're talking as if I were a newborn baby. Aren't you? You have been taught to eat, drink, sleep, move around, heal yourself, even to breathe. This place drains your health all too fast. Even a seasoned person must stay alert. Not everyone manages to cope. Well, it's been a while since I've played, but I don't mind the tutorial. Teach me kindly, Mask. How can I stay in good health? We're dying every minute of our lives. Thousands of cells dissolve, melt, burst like bubbles in a froth. You must replenish your strength several times a day. If you allow yourself to be overcome with exhaustion or your hunger becomes unbearable, you will be dying. You will be dying even faster than usual. And usual is fast enough as is. It's the air in this place. I'm hungry already. Starving, actually. You can buy food at a shop. If money is a problem, various constables can be picked up at residential houses, but those are closed except during an emergency. And should you break into one using a lockpick, be nimble. The inhabitants will defend their property. So what am I to do? You can take anything you want at the mansions of those destined for the leading roles in this unfolding drama. Such is the custom of hospitality with the local aristocracy and those who try to imitate them. What sort of people are they? You will soon learn to spot them among the populace. Their houses stand out. By the way, this is also where you can find a bed to get some replenishing sleep in. Provided, of course, that you don't give the owners a reason to shut the door on you. Where can I buy useful things around here? You can spot a shop by its sign. They're for selling useless items as well as buying useful ones. And some people in the street will gladly barter things they wouldn't sell you for money. There's illicit trade going on at a couple of secret spots, but a lady so young would be wise not to set foot in those dens. Or, for that matter, talk about them. So there are things no one would sell me, right? Should your reputation, on the importance of which my surly colleague has been meaning to speak to you, sink so low to lose you the trust of even the most desperately reckless, which describes all merchants, you won't be able to buy even the most harmless of articles, but reputation can be restored. What else can you teach me? Essentially, this is it for now. Don't forget to stop by the Caretaker's Lodge. Awaiting you in there is Katerina, who will be a better mentor and support than myself in these difficult first days. You're lucky to have her on your side, being as she is a mistress, as well as a wife to our ruler, the fearsome Alexander. Very lucky indeed. Oh my god, Clara's so short. Never in my life did I think the day a tragedian would be towering over me. Boy, you're one swift appearer. A child, a sweet child, so thin. See-through palms you've got, magnificent little hands, so extraordinary, and already blackened and reddened all over. How very evocative. How did I end up here? You crawled out of a grave, sweet child. Or maybe clawed your way right out of the bowels of the earth with your fingernails. Couldn't tell from over here. The mask diminishes my field of view a bit. Dear me, and what was I doing in there? And who are you? There's much more interesting question. That's a much more interesting question as far as everyone's concerned. Yourself included, I should think. You can call me Clara. Before you enter the town and embark on your, cleansing agenda, I'd like to give you a few pieces of advice. You are, after all, a mere hatchling. I rather doubt you arrived at this cemetery with your MO already laid out, if you pardon the pun. Please, do tell me. Time won't wait for you. Hour after hour, day after day, it will run out fast. You're not the center of the universe, not even now that you have a truly exceptional part to play. At some point, you may even feel that you could easily be everywhere at once, but make no mistake, the town is changing with time, and there's nothing you can do about it. We'll see about that. Time has the final say in matters of life and death. It may so happen that you will knock on the door of a person you need when the person is already past being able to answer you. The news changes too. What was on a person's mind a day ago will have petered out come tomorrow. And it may have been something you'd have found useful. Pray, why speak of such terrible things? It's not like I have a say in matters of anyone's life and death, time or no time. Ha 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 ha. Haven't had a laugh like that in quite a while. If you don't have a say, who does? Who but you, my blessed child, is holding in her hands the lives and deaths of others? Be careful with your terrible gift. Every death will count against you. No amount of trickery is too much. No price is too high for maintaining a viable reputation. Reputation? Yes, you will have a reputation too, my dear child. And I don't think you'll find that sullen horse easy to tame. It will be full of surprises. Your reputation will be falling always, relentlessly. And it's decisive in, everything. Everything. How many friends you've got, how many enemies. Trust opens the right doors and the right lips. Why is it always falling? I'm a good person. But people are convinced to the contrary. You will exist in several guises here. The guise that will live in the collective mind, and one many speculate. The collective memory is a most terrifying one. Every day people will witness signs of your otherworldly nature. They will be frightened. No, I will be remembered for my mercy, and always spoken of in praise. You'll see. People always appreciate your help, and I can assure you, a lot of people are going to need help these days. Relieving suffering from their misery is appreciated a great deal. Sometimes a person is in such pain that even euthanasia will be a blessing, especially for the incurable. Do I have a good reputation right now? Right now? Search me. But that's easy to find out. In fact, it's generally a good idea to not neglect checking up on your status. Has my kind-hearted colleague spoken to you about it yet? He has. Most importantly, don't forget to stop by the Caretaker's Lodge. You've got people awaiting you there, and they have no doubts about your identity. As it happens, they've just drawn proof of your arrival from a pile of oracle bones. Your turning up in person will duly impress them. Tarry not. I'll remember to do that. Kindly, teacher. Thank you. Me? I'm not much of a teacher. More like your faithful servant. I'm here because of you, you know. It's you who are the kindly teacher. As you wish. Oh, how small I am. I don't remember the controls, guys. What's the quick save button? F4? F5? It's F5. How do I open my notes? M is for map. Oh, how small I am. Grace is as tall as Katerina?
You are a herald. You've been brought here by fate itself.
Where did you come from, girl? Tell me your name. I'm Clara. That's who I am. I saw the lights and thought I may be welcome here. I'm cold. Yes, that is right. I have been waiting for you. Clara, we have many things to talk about. And why have you been waiting for me? Please do tell me. No, not in here. Listen, you need to go to my house. Report to my husband, the ruler Alexander, who will take care of you. And I will be there later, when Grace and I are finished with our business. If I am guessing who you are correctly, then we are all saved. Are you in danger? Yes, the bones say we are in danger, the likes of which have not been seen on this earth. Go to our house, Clara. If you are who we have been waiting for, you will have no trouble getting there, and no one will threaten you on your way. I'll do as you say. Here lies Alexander Saburov, the ruler of this town. I must hasten to meet him and explain my arrival here. That updated my notes. L for letters. How do I look at, like, today's objective?
The grave diggers have scattered. Or are they?
Surely you're not going to hurt a poor caretaker's daughter, are you? I may be useful to you yet. If I die, who's going to look after the graves? You don't say so, my dear. Who do you take me for? You've got me mixed up with someone else, right?
He is ruthless. That man with the snakeskin coat. He doesn't know compassion.
See, my lady is coming to find out what the dead are saying about our fate. And what are they saying? They're saying they've already vacated 7 of the 9 corners of their houses for the guests that are due. All of the house's inhabitants are now crammed into the remaining 2 corners. Can you imagine the harvest that death is about to reap? Oh, scary. I can picture vividly this house with the dead crowded in those corners, expecting the many guests. And my lady doesn't want to believe it. She says the future can be changed. This is her pity talking. Where did you come from? I thought you were going to stay at grandfather's. You only went there yesterday evening, after all. Ooh, I love this dialogue already. I can be in character and be like, oh, well, obviously I don't know what she is talking about, because I really don't. But there's dialogue here that implies that I do know what she's talking about, and that I want to keep that a secret. I don't know anything about a grandfather. I assume she's talking about Simon. But maybe it's just become a joke around here to call Simon Grandpa. I don't know if that's a thing the townies do. What are you talking about? Well, there was a girl, a spitting image of you. She came here just before you did. It wasn't dark yet, and she went to the grandfather. Have you seen her with your own eyes? Just like I'm seeing you now. It must have been my sister. Oh, damn it, did I end the dialogue?
It's chilly here.
You're back. What did
Very
grandfather say?
chilly.
I haven't seen anyone's grandfather. There must be some misunderstanding. Oh. Can I meet with Grandpa? Will Grandpa be alive? Surely not. No one sees the mysterious Simon Kain. Some even question his existence at all. Anyway, off we are. To our home, apparently. Saburov should have some loot for me to loot. I may have to relearn the town a bit. Hello, Benjesta. Welcome on in. I'm glad you could make it. And we spawned her? Oh, because I confirmed her existence? There's no way that's how that works. I mean, I heard that her lies become truths, and she can bend reality, kind of, and just by me mentioning her sister creates her sister, but surely her sister would show up even if I don't acknowledge it. What's the button? Torch. Plague Finder. Attack. Attack is... I can't see. Q for diary? Is that what I'm thinking of? There we go. The Harbinger. This woman has the power over the town, and so does her husband. With her permission, I will stay here for the time being. He will try and test me. And after I have convinced him of how important my mission is, he will be the one to protect me with the power he has in abundance. How do I attack? Show me them spiky palms. And what? How? Oh, I come equipped with lockpicks. Interesting. Drapery. Piece of light fabric. Single-use item. Okay. I come equipped with some morphine, a tourniquet, some food, meat and milk, and various garbage. We are a thief after all, right? The Saburov's Rod is my favorite building in the game, so I'm glad to have been seeing it more. I'm sure I'll spend a lot of time around here this playthrough. Should I go see Alexander first? Katerina said she would be by later, and I assume I'm supposed to speak with him first. Papa! Papa, please accept me into your family. Papa the Ruthless.
So the Kains compelled Bachelor to destroy the murder. They must be joking.
You are standing before Alexander Saburov, one of the rulers of this town. You must be Clara, I suppose. Yes, that's right. Have I done something to make you angry? My wife, Katerina, said you had been seen at the cemetery. The late caretaker's daughter claims that you had crawled out of a fresh grave, the appearance of which could not be accounted for. Is this true? What? How could she have possibly talked to you already?
That's okay,
Oh,
I'll make
damn
it.
it.
I'm made of wood.
Do you know that it's dangerous for you to even go out in the street? Are you aware that the powerful Kain family have put a bounty on your head? An envoy of theirs just left, and I promised them I'd help catch the criminal by all means possible. The criminal? The head of one of the ruling families died last night. His murderer is said to be a woman similar to you in appearance. I see, so I finished Haruspex Route when I'm blamed for the murder, and now I'm right back into being blamed for the murder again in Clara Route. Bachelor has it good. He doesn't get blamed for the murder of the most important guy in the town. The description largely matches. The common folk, blinded by local superstition, are claiming a mystical creature spawned by the earth under mysterious circumstances at night. Is there anything you have to say about that, Clara? It wasn't me. Look into my eyes. Do you believe me? I don't know why, but for some reason I trust you. I get this strange feeling as though I have known you for a long time, and that makes me suspicious. Clara, pointing as it does to the fact that you control an otherworldly power of some kind. I do have inexplicable powers. I've always had them. But I've always thought of it as a blessing. It's good, not evil. Why then are you being called a thief? I do believe that larcenous skills are the exclusive domain of the wicked. Who's calling me a thief? That is something you'll have to ask my wife. She too possesses mysterious powers. Specifically, she had prophetic dreams. It has been proven over many years that these dreams do come true. They have been her main source of knowledge about you. It's actually the other way around. My hands have the gift of healing. I can cure the most terrible diseases with my hands. I've cured cancer. I even brought someone back from the dead once. Everyone said I'd make a miracle happen. Indeed, you are a miracle worker. That makes you almost a saint. Yes, a status like that precludes accusations of murder and theft. But then explain to me the meaning of those coincidences. If not for my blind faith in my wife's words, I would have no doubt that you were an evil spirit, a spawn of the netherworld. And if you don't explain that mystery at once, I swear even Katerina's influence will not save you. Wait! I'll tell you, I have a twin sister. She looks exactly like me. Is named the same and wears the same clothes. I fear that she was the one who committed all those horrible crimes. Alright, have it your way. I accept this explanation, and I believe you. Oh, I love this. I've just had to tell a lie for the first time in my life. To invent a fictional sister and shift all those outrageous accusations to her. Strange. I could even utter the words. But I promise, when it all clears up, I'll explain myself and undo that lie. The forced lying, I love it. So what are you capable of, Clara? Tell me. Tell me more about your miraculous abilities. I can cure various diseases using my hands. I know that already. Anything else? I can induce a hypnotic state in people, provided they consent, of course. Then they will answer any question truthfully. I can't wait to see what finally goes on between her and the general. I know there's something between them. Don't understand what's going on. Enough. I need time to make up my mind. Now go outside, walk around the house, and you will get to my wife's side. Afterwards, come back to me. If your conversation yields no unpleasant surprises, I shall decide on your future from then on. Alright, I'll do as you say. One can only go to Katerina, the ruler's wife, through a different entrance. Why is that? Their love for each other is evident. Oh, Papa trusts me. Papa trusts me with his life. I would never lie to him. There's no loot? Katerina told me there'd be loot. Clara can touch you with her sticky fingers. I need to know the button. I want everybody to feel my palm. I do not remember how to equip weaponry, such as my life-saving palms. Also, I don't remember if I was playing this last time with the controller or not. But I'm playing with a mouse this time. Hello, Mama.
You are a herald. You've been brought here by fate itself.
The vision is becoming real. The doubtlessness is one of these two. Yet which one? I must be on my guard. May I come in? I'm cold.
My stomach hurts as if I was filled with straw.
Come closer, Clara. Do you know that I, Katerina Saburova, am a clairvoyant? I can commune with the mysterious forces that permeate this land. Magic has no power over me. I can see into the future. Tell me, do you question my abilities? I have such abilities too. I'm not one to doubt the existence of supernatural powers. The visions, they're not all the same. Some of them are clear, some are hazy, but a recent one was straightforward and vivid. A vision of such power that even a materialist would not question its divine provenance. I've had a vision of the chaos to come, of the doom of all our creations, of the earth swallowing our town. If it's all true, it's horrible. There was a prophecy of twin angels. It spoke of a harbinger of death, the imminent disaster incarnate, who is to come to our town along with a holy healer who can perform miracles with her hands and deliver us from evil. Now I understand who is standing before me. Tell me, are you aware of your calling? I am, said so at once. Yes, that is correct. All that remains is to interpret that dream. A dream is always an allegory. Before I saw you, before I heard you speak, I had been thinking of other pairs of twins. Simon and Georgi Kain? I didn't know they were twins. Pathologic 2 never mentions that Simon and Georgi were twins. Andre and Peter Stomaton? Even those visitors, the Haruspex and the Bachelor, had seemed to be the harbingers from my dream. But now, I see where the truth lies. I remember that. Wasn't she, like, totally so rude to me as the Haruspex and would refuse to even speak to me? So, you believe me? I'm fully convinced that the prophecy was referring to you, but others will need better proof than that. Do as my husband said, and prove that you are who I think you are, and we will stand by you, the ruling couple and the holy harbinger. What does that mean? It means that if you stand before our people in all your glory, fulfill your destiny, and don't abandon us afterwards, we will adopt you as our daughter. When I die, I will pass on to you the power of the Spirit, and your heart's chosen one will inherit the power of the sword from my husband. Why are you speaking as if you were reciting a psalm? Because there are no other words to speak properly of such things. As for you, obedience will suit you much better than waywardness at this time. You are in too questionable a position, and it is beyond my power to change that on my own. I fear nothing. My conscience is clear. Now go to Alexander. Be brave, no matter what he asks you. You have nothing to be afraid of, for I see that you are a true harbinger. Such things can neither be changed nor hidden from me. Time has proven that I do not make mistakes. Fear nothing, and return triumphant. You know, that's weird. So then I'm assuming that Georgi and Simon are identical twins then. I always imagined Simon to look differently. Alright, I'm going. Interesting to think that Simon is just Georgi in a different outfit then. Oh, I should always check for more dialogue, shouldn't I?
The wheel of my fortune has touched me in a dream.
They are twins, but Simon is like 150 years old, and Georgi is normal. Now look here. How does that even function? How does that make sense? Now look here. Since you're holding the threads of life in your wondrous hands, I'm going to entrust you with several people. They are all wicked people. Their souls are as black as soot. Each one of them is either an avowed evildoer or hiding a sinister secret. You must take care of them. What's Lara's sinister secret? And what's Yulia's sinister secret? I know they're changelings bound. Everyone else makes sense. Grief, evildoer. Oyen, evildoer. Anna, evildoer. Who else is there? I don't know, I'll have to see the list. I don't understand. Taking care of evildoers? If you are a kind angel, a holy miracle worker sent to us from heaven, who else but you could discern some virtue inside their lost souls, convert them, redeem them, forgive them? But this is not the reason I am asking you to take care of them. There are many in our town who need to be purified. There are many worse villains than these. And yet these ones are special. Special to you, Clara. Why? Oh, right, Laura wants revenge. Trust me. I guess I didn't see that plot point fleshed out in my Haruspex route, so I guess that's going to be fleshed out here in Clara route. Trust me, I know. I can see into the future. The sinners who I will now name will be of use to you in due time. In what way, I know not. But I know that they will be. The likelihood is fairly great, so make sure that they live. Unless you should yourself see it more fit that they die. Is this agreed? Yes. I'll grant life to those who deserve to live, and I'll be the doom of those who must die. And now hear me. I have told you... All that I have told you is between you and I alone. Don't say a word about anything. Most importantly, keep it from my husband. I thought you had no secrets from each other. He is not his own master. He is a ruler, a man of duty. 2 men are living inside him. He's got that dog inside him. It will drive him insane to find out what I have charged you with. Taking care of those whose duty dictates that he should suspect, indict, execute. He trusts my premonitions too much. But what am I to do then? You can never misstep, for every action you take is governed by supreme justice. Decide as your nature tells you. Listen to your feelings. I can't promise you anything, but I'll be mindful of your request. May I have a look at them? Bad grief. Stanislav Rubin. Oh, I know what evil he's done. Aspity? Maybe she has a secret? Oh, is her secret that she's a Shapnak? That she's a creature of the earth? Yulia, not sure what her secret is. Anna, evil. Alexander's papa. Katerina is mama. Lara is vengeful. And the foreman. Oh, the foreman. Me and all my homies hate the foreman. 2 men are inside of Alexander Saburov? Inside him there are 2 wolves. I read a fanfic about it. Yep, that's the case. Whoops.
You are a herald. You've been brought here by fate itself.
Yulia's secret is that she likes women. Who would have guessed? I feel that you were sent to us by destiny itself. Who are the mistresses? Women who weave time into threads of power. They let power go through them and let their threads back out. Even as men are building a town from wood and stone, the mistresses weave its soul from intangible substances. The joys and the sorrows, the epiphanies and the lethargies. The feelings, the inspirations. That is the yarn that the mistresses spin. How did they appear? There was a time when the head of each of the 3 families brought into his house a woman of supernatural powers. The first one was Victor Kain, Simon and Georgiy's brother. He had lived in the capital when he was very young. Matters concerning the running of his estate had been the pretext for his leaving, but in truth, he was attracted by something entirely different. Namely, I'm not in a position to tell you at this point because of your connections, because of the connections he had made in those circles. He had become acquainted with one Nina Lilich? Right. I completely forgot about that. Aglaya is related to the Kains in this timeline, in this universe. A bright, refined, devilish aristocrat who fell for Victor for some reason, and he brought her here, in this faraway corner of the steppe. And what happened then? It turned out that Nina was harboring plans concerning this place, and the Kain's elders, Gorgiy and Simon, had certainly impressed her. put it briefly, Nina became the ruler of this land. I was only, what, 15 at the time? Yes, Nina died 11 years ago. Where did her power lie? It is impossible to describe. It is beyond the mind to grasp. She emanated a demonic passion. She inspired those around her and radiated the faith in the limitless of human capacities. Those who were near her were blinded by that faith. She was the source of many a horrific and brilliant idea. Then Victoria came along. Was she like that too? No, she was completely different. For Nina, human lives were tools, while Victoria protected them. I think that's why Big Vlad Ogimsky had brought her here. He had married her a long time ago, but she and their son, Vlad the Younger, who was very small at the time, used to live far away, somewhere in the eastern region. And what happened then? When did she come here? Each of the three families had been professing its own version of truth for many generations. Each family had embodied the power of a certain color, and each is trying to refashion the world in its own likeness. It is good that the antagonism between the families prevent any single power from getting the upper hand. We are building the town together, all of us, and we are building it through opposing each other. And what about the mistresses, Nina and Victoria? Yes, their conflict had raged over the town for a long time. Peaceful, invisible to the ordinary people, but no less furious for it. Nina was striving to get a place where no human being is allowed, and dragged her followers along, believing that her goal justified their suffering. Victoria protected the people from her, sculpting the very flesh of the town, for as long as she was alive. Is she dead too? She is. Mysteriously, they are both survived by daughters. Nina bore Maria, and Victor had little Maria, who our children call Capella. And Victoria had little... I was very confused for a second there. And Victoria had who our children call Capella. Both girls were orphaned at an early age, and each grew up to manifest the abilities. There's a young mistress growing up in each of the families. So you have a daughter too? You're also like that, aren't you? The third one, the youngest mistress in our town, and the only one as of now, is myself. The only mistress without an heiress. Everything has its limits in this world. Everything is balanced. Woe is me. But you and I will discuss that later. Fine, as you wish.
Only in things.
Okay, mistress lore. I mean, I am destined to become a mistress, aren't I? This is surely the playthrough where I learned the most about them, then. Especially since my mom is a mistress. Victor had the Kain kids. I don't know, I think there's a conspiracy about Victor might have actually gave birth to Capella in somehow.
My chest hurts. Can it be conscience?
I can fix that. How do I punch, guys? His chest hurts and I heal people. Left mouse button and right trigger. I've been clicking the mouse buttons. Show/hide hands is tab. Your chest hurts, you say? Cured. I can perform miracles, you know.
No, I can't stand it much longer.
Oh. Sorry about that. I was trying to help.
Your coming is a sign. You are a link in a whole chain of mysterious coincidences.
Indeed, you do look like a messenger from above that is spawn of the earth. Katerina has told me her dreams. It all fits. She believes I am a messenger from above. Alright. My wife is a clairvoyant, but I am not. I need something to make sure that you are exactly who you claim to be. I'm going to give you a few tasks. Let your actions prove that your hands have power over people's lives, and your words over their minds. I'm ready. I have nothing to worry about. I received reports of a fight at the station this morning. Several men were killed, several more maimed. I have dispatched 2 loyal men there. They will tell you where the dead and wounded have been carried off. See if anything can be done. But it could be dangerous. If you are truly the prophesied messenger from above, you have nothing to fear. Nothing will harm you. The murderer has fled. The whole town is searching for them. Wherever they are now, that place is far from the station. Go and fear nothing. And what if I don't succeed this time? After all, I can't control this power. It's coming from beyond. If not this time, then another time. You'll a man by nightfall for me, in the presence of a witness, or preferably witnesses. This will strengthen our position. I will then have legitimate grounds for protecting you against the Kain's wrath. Alright, I'll do everything you say. There was a fight here, by the station. Alexander sent his men to look after the victims. Anything else?
My chest hurts.
His chest still hurts. He's gonna say that for the rest of the game now because I tried to cure his chest pains. Or back pain or whatever. Does walking with my hands out make me slower? I can cure people, trust me. Watch, I'll do it right now. Would you like to be cured? Whatever's wrong with you, even if you didn't know anything was wrong with you, you're about to be cured. Oh. He does not like being cured. Please do not resist, I'm trying to help you. Ungrateful. Ungrateful. I'm gonna come to learn that, aren't I? Everyone in this town is gonna be so ungrateful. Oh, this is my favorite quest. Is my reputation lowering? I could have sworn it was at middle at the beginning. Anyway, I wanted to say earlier, guys, that I'm almost done. Today, I'm gonna finish like the last paragraph of scripting for the fun fact video. What did I just do? I pressed F. I guess that's the lamp. So things are looking good there. The video should be on track to release sometime next month. Well, this month is almost over, so that's not too long, in like a week or two. Because editing is always the fastest part of creating a video for me. It's always the scripting that takes me the longest amount of time. And I already have the next few videos planned out. So, we're in for a treat there. One of the videos shouldn't take me that long, so it could be a double upload month. But then the other one is going to take me some time. I'm so excited for fun facts. Is it fun pathologic facts? It's pathologic 3 quarantine facts. And I think I was planning on asking you guys again for your fun facts for the video, but I think it's too long. I'm pretty sure it's going to be way longer than the 15 minutes that the other videos are known for. So I went through my list and I stopped adding, because like I go to quarantine to get the footage I need, and while I'm getting the footage I keep discovering more stuff, and that's a problem because the video's too long now. I don't know, it's probably not that long, but it's longer than the 15 minutes, which I feel like 15 minutes of so-and-so is a good title that probably works well for YouTube. Is there any inspector facts? There's like one, maybe two. Nothing you wouldn't know, Benjesta. Nothing you wouldn't know. Okay, where am I supposed to go? It said just out to the station. They're straight ahead. I should save. I feel like they're gonna attack me. Knowing how this went with Artemy. What are you hiding? Am I not supposed to see you yet? What's your deal? What are you doing here, girl? Oh, I'm stalking for prey. If you don't need this goon, he'll do for me. Goon. Last time there were grief goons. Oh god. I've come here on Alexander's orders. Same as you, I guess. Yes, I am a faithful man, a servant of the Saburovs. A Saburov goon, you could say. There were two of us. We came to see about the dead and wounded, only to discover that robbers were actually running rampant around here. They attacked us, and mostly killed my assistant. Can I loot his corpse somewhere? What sort of robbers were they? Warehouse dwellers, by the looks of it. Grief's minions. They've plundered the dead and finished off the wounded. They spared no one. Although one dying man did manage to hide from them. In the fuss, no one noticed him crawl away towards the cemetery. He must have crossed the marsh. I suppose they're angry as hell. Oop. Not midget. I didn't even see a dog head. But I do know of the dog head that this is mentioning. How do you know that? A bit of eavesdropping. I hid in the fuss too, and this is where I'm hiding from them now. They're out and about nearby. Just gotten as far as the rocks. I'm waiting for them to go away so I can call for help and do what my lord told me to. And who's this with you? He's not with me. A wounded homeless boy. At first I thought he was another survivor, but he's apparently just wandered in. So I'm thinking, maybe he's one of the rogue lot? Why? Looks very suspicious. Unsteady eyes, like he's done something nasty. Oh, he has. Did I miss a dog head, like right next to me or something? The kind you can tell is a scoundrel at once. Murmurs something that cannot be understood. Threatens to kill anybody. See, he hasn't gotten the kind of head that honest folks have either. But he seems more afraid of the warehouse people than of me. Still, he wouldn't say a word to me. Is he seriously injured? Well, he's carved up a good bit. See how he's clutching his side? So who's been getting playful with a knife? Been a while since anyone got knifed around here. And the other one, the one that crawled away toward the cemetery, there wasn't an unbloodied spot on him. The one here was pretty lucky. You could almost say unharmed. I think I remember that guy who crawled to the cemetery. Don't you need to help him in Haruspex Route to gain reputation? I wonder if I can intervene and steal that reputation from Artemy. Unharmed? Far from it. I'll try and talk to him. Where's Doggy? Oh, there you are. Do you want to die? I know what happens here. Do you want to die? I don't think you have a choice in the matter. I'm angry. And I hurt. Why so? Why? Because first I get chased away into the steppe by my soul and a half mates. Then I run into a ripper there to boot. Boy, was I begging for him to let me go. But the bastard knew what I'd been picked on for, then pulled out a knife, and here I am, carved up like so much fillet it hurts. Help me, will you? Hang on, what was it you said? Soul and a half? Yep. My heart is beating so fast now. Why would that be? Have I felt this before? How can someone have a soul and a half? Some people even have two, but they're freaks. Not freaks. Not freaks in my town on Gorkin. You see, a soul and a half is a monster, a demon, sort of like a hobgoblin or a dust wraith. That's why he's a monster, because he has more than one soul. That's the idea. So your friends are monsters? No, they're a different kind of soul and halves. That's what they named themselves to make dogheads afraid of them. Not that anyone is afraid of them, of course. Our might will crush them all. Actually, the reason for that name is that they each got a half, a little pet familiar. That's who they get the extra soulage from. And boy do they adore their little beasts. And what did you do to make them throw you out? Well, I suppose I had what was a mighty rotten thing to do. And mucked it up like an idiot, at that. So my former soul and a half mates threw me out, called me a traitor and all that, hunted me. But I'm a slick one. I saved myself. Thought I'd made it out. And what do you know? Along comes the leather sack. So what did you do to become hunted like that? Honestly, it was pretty bad. You see, there's those schmouter things. You know, powder schmouters. We had an outbreak a couple of years ago. They called it the sand pest. It would burn up your blood. So these schmouters, they helped you if you caught it. There's still some left, but they're hard to come by. And now there was this rumor about the pest being back, and even a couple of folks, what's the word? Sick coming to it. And one of our lot had a schmouter, was saving it for his sister in case she caught the pest. Basically, I, stole it. I did say that I would doom those to die who deserve it. For what? For yourself? Nah, not for myself. Our gang, the Soul and a Halves, is at war with another gang, the Dogheads. Quite a fight this is. Last drop of blood and all. The Dogheads outnumber us. Well, you're clearly a Doghead, so what are you talking about? And they set up a layer at the tower. And that tower is a dream tower of pure gold. If you like, you wouldn't understand. So I thought I'd switch sides with that schmouter as an admission fee. I see. So you stole medicine from a friend who might need it to save his sister's life. And you did it so you could be more desirable sellout, right? What does it matter? Everyone steals, everyone sells out. It's in our nature. Whoever isn't a thieving man is a thieving woman. The real nasty part is that when my scheme was out, the fool rushed me and tried to take his schmouter back. So I waited for the right moment and offed him. Wow, you killed the kid in this one? I thought it was gonna be somehow that he killed animals again. I didn't know he killed another kid. Good grief. Do you at least feel some remorse? Well, I am supposed to give people second chances, aren't I? That's what Katerina said. And that's why she gave me her list. Oh, yes. I'm all remorse and penitence. Just do something. Stop the bleeding at least. Tie it with a hanky, would you? See how the bastard has me sliced into ribbons with that razor of his? Just let me go get him. I'll tie him up and give him twice the pain he gave me. Be quiet and hold still. I'm gonna lay my hands on you, and you'll get better. Well, goodbye, reputation. Kid deserved it if you ask me. Oopsie. Katerina saw me in a dream. But I'm not an angel, only a messenger. Let Alexander test me. It's time to lay my hands on a dying man. There was bloodshed at the station this morning. According to one of my faithfuls, a wounded man slipped away. This has never happened before. Could the miraculous power that enters the world through my hands bring death as well as life? How will I explain this to Alexander? I can't return to him unless I have saved someone. There must be another injured man somewhere. Schmouter, please? Lockpick? You didn't say anything. Don't rat me out. So you can kill evildoers with a single touch? Truly a godly gift. Serves him right. I didn't mean to. I wanted to heal him. I felt sorry for him. Then it must have been supreme judgment, with you as the judge. Yes, it makes sense. Had he deserved to live, you would have given him life, right? But the murderer deserved to die, so you dealt him death. Yes, it's much like the mistress foretold. Who, Katerina? Yes, she screamed in her sleep a few days ago. Afterward, her maids were whispering among themselves, saying the mistress had been talking deliriously in her sleep about a harbinger of fate who'd come in the guise of a child. Could that be you? Yes, it's me. Don't touch me, please. I'm full of sin as they come. What if it's enough for your touch to kill me? My master would surely be interested. But you were meaning to heal. You had better find someone else. That's what he sent you here for, right? Ooh, where do I find a person like that? Well, how about the one who made a lucky escape from the robbers? He survived that massacre and avoided the corpse eaters. So fate must be favoring him. Bring this one back to life, if you wish to, of course. Will you be able to find him yourself? But how? Those people were wondering if he'd crawled away eastwards into the steppe. He must have been from the steppe himself, a local, so he'd want to be buried in living earth. If he's still living and has made it there, then the cemetery caretakers must have given him shelter. Ah, I know her. Full of sin, huh? Oh, now he's an immortal. He must know something about Simon. Anyway, these guys are scoundrels. Grief goons, one might say. Oh god, I forgot they throw knives. Do we think I can do this? Is this a good way to use my time? I've heard that Clara does terrible damage with her fists. Never mind, I did it. Free loot! No grief goons on my watch. They only had rings on them. Maybe that's useful for selling? We love ourselves some goon violence. Anyway, were they protecting anything here? Any corpses and whatnot? Perhaps not. Let's do a full save. Fighting in this game is still easy. Her attacks is slightly ranged though, right? The distance of her attacks is much greater, so damage penalty is nothing. I was hoping to have gotten better loot from them. I'm pretty sure when the Haruspex goes and kills them on the first day, he gets way better stuff. I think he might even get the shotgun on day 1 or something like that. How's my stats looking? How do I look at that? How do I look at, like, the pause menu? Not this one, but, like... the one where I can see my face and my stats. P? There we go. I'm healthy. Reputation didn't take that much of a hit even though I killed a child. I love how Clara is visibly shorter than the other characters. Depending on how long this day takes us, we might actually go back to Fatum Betula, the game we played a few days ago. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I started editing that down into a video for the second channel already. And for that video, I do want to have the other endings in it. So at some point, we do need to finish that. I can perform miracle. Where is he?
This supple-handed runaway had no mercy for a wounded man. He can't be a true warden.
Tell me, has an injured man come to your lodge lately? How do you know? That's what I've heard from the people who are robbing the dead at the station. Be careful. If they found out you gave him shelter, they'll come for you too. No one would dare touch me, least of all a robber. There's no one villainous enough to pull a knife on me. That's what my father used to tell me. And that's how it always has been. Why do they honor you so much? For feeding them, long after no one else would. For singing songs to their ancestors and comforting those slain at their hands. So, where's your wounded man? Yes, an injured workman did come crawling here. He was all but dead, so I went to find him a good spot. I'd almost settled on a grave by the far wall, when I thought of burying him in your pit. The one you spent the night in, I mean. When I returned, there was a visitor at the lodge. A robber? No. Leaning over the wounded man was a scary man who'd inflicted all those wounds on him in the first place. Artemy, I was supposed to steal this save from you. He's robbing me of reputation. I asked him not to kill the workman, but to heal him with living blood instead. And he, the scary one, said nothing for a long time. There was just the sound of his wheezy breath. But then he took the workman and dragged him off somewhere. To his den, he said. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Hearing of the Haruspex, hearing of the stories of the Haruspex from not his perspective, this is actually terrifying. Who was that scary man? He is of warden stock. He knows the lines of the body. He can heal people and is allowed to cut a body. He said his name was Artemy Barach. But I'm afraid he'll kill the wounded man instead of healing him. The workman was, after all, his enemy. He'd attacked Barach in the morning and injured him. And where is this Barach's den? I don't know, but I think it must be nearby. He was in a bad state himself. So he couldn't have walked too far with a limp body on his hands. Hiding at the works, perhaps? Or at a runaway hospice? But now that I think of it, his shoes were covered in gray clay, which you only get around the works. I'll try to find him. Oh, it just tells me? I was thinking that the game was expecting me to have already played one playthrough, to have known where he lives, so it wouldn't just tell me where he goes. And I was just supposed to know. But no, it's telling me to go there. Anyway, we're about to go see a very scary man. He nearly murdered this guy and then dragged him off, mysteriously, into his den. Will he say go onion to me? I don't think he ever said that. Well, I never played Bachelor Route. I'd love to hear a go onion. But I fear that's a thing from the original translation. You can play Clara after Daniel, so you can be unsure. Does Daniel never go to the lair then? Where is he? He's not even here again. You are massive.
Yes?
Aha. Are those your crimes that the entire town is now hunting me for? I mean, How blind does one have to be to mix us up? I'm in the same situation. Persecuted for harm done to those people by apparently my sister. Fine sister you've got. More of a menace than any caravan. Few people could hope to cause such a commotion. The worst thing is, we're twins.
They're trying to catch a Shabnak deer. It's a local fairy tale, as far as I remember.
His shifty eyes. So what's your business here? Grace, the caretaker at the cemetery, said you brought a wounded man here. I did. And what of it? Did you kill him? No. Have you healed him? As you can see, there's no wounded man here anymore. He vanished while I was away. And that's strange, since he couldn't walk on his own. He must have been kidnapped. By whom? What do you mean vanished? I brought this wounded man here, examined him. He was beyond hope. Then I went to get my tools. Go, onion! I need to collect my tools. When I came back, he was gone. That was 10 minutes ago. The trail of blood led back to the town. I saw blood on the embankment too, but that doesn't tell us a lot, so I've lost him. Where could he go? And why didn't you follow him yourself? It's better for me to stay out of town. Every passerby rushes to tackle me and tie me up. I wonder what I did to deserve the Ripper name. I'll look for him on the embankment. He may have found shelter at one of the houses. The dying man's tracks lead to this house. I must hurry there. I'm already loving Clara Route so much. Will I actually be able to see tracks if I follow the river? Don't tell Dave I'm fangirling over the Haruspex. Go, onion! I'm just gonna take the path I know to get there. It would be a cool detail if there was, like, tracks you could follow, though. Anyway, I'm already a fan of seeing the Haruspex. Didn't get to see him last playthrough because I was the Haruspex, and that was also my first playthrough. Also, I love how, like, when you're not in control of the characters, things don't work out for them. Because in Artemis' playthrough, I would have cured that guy. But this guy escaped Artemis' grasp. And somehow possibly wound up in a worse place. He's with Anna. And the Anna I know from Pathologic 2 wouldn't just let some stranger in, as far as I know. She seems to be a pretty closed-off person. The first child I've seen so far. Can we make a trade? Huh, I was gonna ignore them because they always have the same dialogue, but I think there's slightly different dialogue for Clara. Hi there, do you know how to play Reflections? You don't seem like an ordinary girl. I wonder what you'd look like coming out on the other side. Did you catch the unseen cat? I invited the Bachelor to have a look at the unseen cat, but I know he won't come. He doesn't seem to understand us at all. Is it true that he's very smart? Do I even know of his existence yet? Intelligence is relative. Often the voice of reason tangles the ways of fate, whereas the heart always leads you down the right path. Bullets? I've never seen Clara use a gun. I don't even know if she can have a gun or equip a gun. So, I'm not gonna trade for bullets. You are interfering. Everyone's interfering with me. Get out of here. This is my save.
Life is hard.
What do you want from me? Are you looking for shelter too? Hi, you're so pretty. What's your name? Anna Angel. When I was small, it's what they called me for my beautiful singing voice. Angel? Huh, interesting. And what's your name? Clara. I didn't get any nicknames when I was a child because I couldn't sing at all.
I don't want to undress. What if there's something scary on my skin?
That is such an ominous line. I like that though. It would seem that I haven't lived in this house long enough for its walls to protect me. First that wretch bursts in and bleeds on my carpet. Then a certain bachelor drops by. And here he is, already acting like he owns the place. You know, I didn't expect to run into the other healers so soon because in the Haruspex route, I waited quite a while to run into Clara. I was kept thinking, oh, is today Clara Day? Is today Clara Day? And I would never see her. And is this your house? In a manner of speaking, to a degree that I feel used to be a good deal higher. God, why is the world filled with predators? Wherever you run, from coast to coast, no place is safe from them. They murder, they rape, they tear apart, they threaten, they destroy. Are you talking about the Bachelor? I find him menacing too. He doesn't look cruel. You think he's the actual monster from the steppe, whose coming was announced today? The terrible doll made of human bones? I don't think so. The Shabnak always seeks to assume the shape of a woman. Yes, it's those exact bones that I feel in him. He's somehow not real, like an animated straw man. Very interesting. Interesting that she has these feelings towards the Bachelor, but not towards the Haruspex, because in reality, we're all little dolls being puppeteered. Don't you agree with him, though? He represents the law now, and the law is not on our side. What? The law? Yes, you and I are outlaws. The law is a grindstone, heavy as a bell, inexorable and persistent. You need a certain amount of power to stand up to it. But where do you get? And so many of us here don't really have a choice. We are doomed to be victims. Why are you counting me among them? You know, I recognized you at once. I did. Aren't you being persecuted? Aren't you being called a thief? Haven't you had the words Shabnak, Turnskin, Man-Eater thrown in your face? Haven't they looked for bones under your skin? Or dropped swevery juice in your eyes? Quiet, he's listening. Well, they haven't, though. No, they haven't. Nothing of the sort.
Shabnak is an evil man-eater made of clay and bones. She's the murderer.
And then there's the second newcomer, just as sinister. In fact, he seems even scarier than the Bachelor. Why else would they call him the Ripper? Why is he hiding somewhere in Earth, so close to me? What does he want? Are you that scared of him? My goodness, everything points to this Ripper being a heinous murderer. He's unstoppable. He could wrestle down Andre Stomatin with just one arm. Ah, forget Andre. The ghastly thing is that he apparently killed a homeless boy in the steppe today. That was me. That was me, but let him take the fall for that. Maybe that's why my reputation didn't go down. The Haruspex is taking the fall for that. Well, was that the same kid? Surely, right? Yes, this is terrible. Monstrous. There's nothing worse than a crime against a child. Especially in this town. Only a stranger could be capable of such a savage crime. Any local would know how the Kains would react to something like that. Especially the younger ones. So it's the Kain's reaction you're worried about, huh? And here I almost thought you were upset about the boy. Yes, of course, but perhaps he didn't kill that boy after all. Then things aren't so terrible. Clara, do me a favor, please. I really need to know if that crime had actually been committed. I mean, to know whether or not he is that cruel. Please. I can tell you right now, it was me who killed the boy. Do you want me to ask him personally? There's no need to. There are more discreet ways to do it. I've heard he made friends with warehouse dwellers. There are 2 gangs over there at the warehouses. Bad grease smugglers and the adolescent urchins. You can ask them. That homeless boy was a criminal as well. Ask them about the Ripper? They might know nothing about him either. The important thing is to find out if the whelp was really killed. Do the gutter snipes... Go to the gutter snipes right away. Forget about grief. You're a girl after all. Anything could happen. And the boys, they won't hurt you. Do you hear me? On the other hand, never mind. Do whatever you like. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Okay, Benjesta, thank you for telling me your deepest, darkest secrets. You can trust me with them. Anyway, where was I at? And the boys, they won't hurt you, do you hear me? On the other hand, never mind. Do whatever you like. Just do this little trifle for me, will you? I'll reward you. Oh, I love rewards. I love me a reward. A trifle, you say? Well, I'll get acquainted with those boys, alright. And I'm not scared of the thieves, either. Side quest. Love me a reward.
Whose child was crying there?
Thank you, Andy North. I want to go back. How in the world did I end up in a place this remote? Me too. You snake. You snake, step off. This is mine. Nothing to say? The blood-covered tramp. This blood-covered tramp is not who I'm looking for. He's not complicit in Simon's death. At any rate, he's about to kick it no matter if I help along or not. I'm done here. No, wait. A lot points to Simon having been murdered by a girl. And this dirt on her clothes. I suppose I ought to interrogate you. What wonders if you have an alibi? Wait, he's not dead yet, is he? No, but he will be soon. He's lost so much blood that only a miracle could revive him. I can work miracles! Curious, and how do you go about doing that? I lay my hands on someone in pain, and they are brought back to life. So not only are half the people here psychics, turns out the other half are faith healers. What kind of a town is this? What kind of a time? I've been transported to the Middle Ages. I presume you can demonstrate your art right here in front of me? I can. Watch. This guy's gonna fucking die. I can perform miracles. I truly am a saint. Yay! I even cleaned up all the blood off your clothes. Can't talk to him. You witnessed it. Go spread tales of my miraculous powers. How did you manage that? I've had this gift for as long as I can remember. Yeah, a few hours ago. Since a few hours ago. Unbelievable. Many continue to disbelieve, even after seeing it with their own eyes. Are you some kind of saint? I'm a miracle worker. So, who is this killer? How do I find them? This is getting plain right diabolical. I'll tell you if I find something out. What's the button again? I can return to Alexander now. The miracle was a success. How much time do we have left today? Do we have time for a side quest? It's 9:40. I feel like I've been really productive. We can go side quest. Surely that once I return to Alexander, that's today's quest done. And besides, I'll need to return back this way after I go to, I'll need to come back this way after I do Anna's quest. But guys, can you believe it? I can perform miracles. No one ever doubted me. So far, I'm having so much fun as Clara wrote. Please no fighting. Then just to calm down. Everyone respect that Benjesta has all rights to Dave. I'm so glad I bought popcorn earlier. Chat is a treat today. Guys, they haven't said it in Pathologic Quarantine or Pathologic 3 yet. It has been revealed, but Dave is married, and Dave is married to Benjesta. That's a taken man you're speaking of. Oh, I just picked up a necklace, I think. How rare is that? Usually it's like pocket change. Okay, what does the map say? It's directing me to the Soul and Halves, but I want to go see Grief first. We'll go to the Soul and Halves first. Am I stuck? Guys. Oh. Don't worry. Clara can hump. I said hump. Clara can jump. I'm sure she can hump, but I meant to say that she can jump. She has a very big jump too. Okay, hello.
I think Shabnakadir is for real, but how do you spot her?
I haven't seen you before. I haven't seen you here before. What district are you from? I've come from the steppe.
How do I fix my legs?
I could fix your legs. I don't think you'd want me to. There's a chance of you dying if you're a ne'er-do-well. Keep close to our lot. Do you like wild beasts? Like wolves or cats? I do. I like people too. Oh.
Murderer. Murderer, they say. Damn, no one can kill Simon Kain. No way.
Did you see a man calling himself the Ripper? Ugh, he'd been here alright. A right scary husky fellow, that one. No idea what got into his head to come over. I sure hope I've seen the last of him. Why? Well, it's a nasty story. That scoundrel, Lika, had committed a lowly validity? Sold us out to just about everyone out there. The thieves, the dogheads too. Then poisoned a friend he'd robbed and ran away. I was angry, so I said the rascal deserved to be killed. Angry as hell. And along comes this bloody Haruspex out of nowhere. Why am I like going along with this? I killed the boy. I killed the boy. And so he killed the boy? He said, I'll do the job. I like it a lot when business gets bloody. I'll find that scoundrel of yours, he said. And if I see that he deserves death, I'll cut him into little pieces right on the spot. And I don't know what possessed me to agree, but I did. So he's fond of running murderous errands. Nah, I asked him to do the right thing, is all. He's not a thug for ire. Scary enough, though. He offed 4 armed robbers at the station. See this gun here? He said he took it from them and sold it to us. He didn't need it himself? He doesn't. He'd shoot anybody dead with his bare hands. Oh. Notkin, my dear, give it to me. I'll dispose of it my way. Hey, I'm not greedy, and this one, by the way, is a lady's gun. It'll fit into your hand just right. Besides, it doesn't shoot, I guess. Thank you, kind boy. I forgot! Clara has a little gun! She has a little gun, doesn't she? Double-barreled pistol. Has minimal recoil and weak penetrative power. The handle is fashioned from a very small palm. Too small for even some women. Oh my god, Clara's little pistol. I forgot. I love this.
What?
Did you, tell me anything, though? I guess I can go to Grief and then go to Artemy. Her gay little gun. I love this. A tiny pistol. How do we get around here? This is now my stim toy. His warehouse was back there, wasn't it? Is it on the map? No, it's over here. I'm just lost. Where am I? Little click it makes is so cute. I guess I do need to start trading for bullets then.
Yeah?
Oh, we've heard an earful about you here, we have. Some thief you are. Hasn't it occurred to you, Lil Tot? Hasn't it occurred to you, Lil Tot, that taking your leave right now is not going to be an easy job? Or even doable? Why, I did think of an exit strategy beforehand. Do you have a soul thief? Now that's a question I didn't expect. Smart thief, you. I've surprised you many times yet, thief.
Whoa. Isidor's son has proven himself. Not a man to be trifled with. A villain, a kindred spirit.
Ain't that a brave little tot? Look, she ain't afraid of me. Not afraid at all. Oh. You have nothing to say then?
A part off sent to the well is broke.
Show me the prohibited things. I know you're selling them. So it seems like Clara can use weaponry. Well, I don't need anything right now. I thought I could question you about the situation. I know that quests are very exciting, but our meters are getting higher every second. That's okay. We're actually doing Pathologic Classic HD, but I can't interact with any of the survival mechanics. But don't worry about that. I have it under control. Didn't the Smooth Grief mod get an update, actually? It did. I don't know exactly what's been changed about it, but I did download the updated one for the last stream we did. We're eating a baby. We might take a look at it some other time. Well, Notkin was of no use to me. I'm just gonna go to Artemy and then back to Anna. And then I don't know what else to do for this quest, so then I'm just going to continue on with my main quest. Wait, what does that mean? You can't interact with the survival mechanics? That means no eating, no sleeping. I don't know, no trading, no shopping. I need the story about the kid from your end.
There's nothing to talk.
You don't care. Was my immunity going down? Backflip simulator. How long do we think it's going to take for me to do my first backflip as Clara? I don't think I have any water bottles yet. Also, I feel like I've missed something with the Anna Angel quest. But we will return to her and see if things were working out for me. Because I feel like Notkin didn't really tell me anything. He wants to know whether or not he killed him, and Notkin told me that he sent him off to go kill him, and that he said he would do what was right if he deemed it. And then in reality, I killed him. I would have liked a reward, especially if it's money, because, like it or not, the survival mechanics must be interacted with.
Shebnak is an evil man-eater made of clay.
Oh, is this a different conversation? So you can heal with your hands, for real? Yes. And you could cure any disease? Yes. I will be your friend, girl. What else can you do? Isn't that enough for you? anyway, you'll have a chance to see more. I'll be visiting you often.
Life is hard.
I want to go back. How in the world did I end up in a place this remote? I found out everything. Turns out you're an odd one, Anna. And so? Ooh. Damn it, I don't think I saved. Well, I'm gonna lie. I'm going to lie. Who cares if the Haruspex is, hurt by my actions? I'm not him right now. He can afford it. Or I can just blame neither of us. Ooh, I wonder. I want to choose all of these options. He can take the blame. Yes, that homeless boy was attacked by the Haruspex, and he's dead now. Are you telling the truth? I always tell the truth. And this Notkin, don't you think he's a little cutthroat? It's good that he and his friend Caspar are in a feud, or they'd have gotten to us by now. Now explain to me why you're so afraid of circus performers. How come? Although, you are a kind girl, aren't you? I suppose every cloud has a silver lining. You know, I'll tell you one of my secrets, but be hush-hush about it. Children are the root of all evil in this world. How come? I can't tell you yet, but I will later. So many things are mixed up here. One doesn't know who to fear more. So you're with the Saburovs now, right? Good, you'll be safe with them. And the children won't hurt you. Here, I've got a present for you. Now, Anna, there's no need. You don't know what you're doing. I'm glad to have helped you. Money! Money! I can go shopping! Well, if my lies always become true, then it will be true that the Haruspex committed the murder. Let's spend our money. Let's go on our first shopping trip. Oh, it must be another side. Hello, any delicious eggs? Oh. Never mind. Never mind, I'm banned from shopping. Maybe Alexander will raise my reputation. There were witnesses that I cured that guy.
No, I can't stand it much longer.
I have fulfilled your request. I healed a man in the mansion to the south of yours. A menacing-looking scientist in a snakeskin coat oversaw it. He calls himself the Bachelor. And this is excellent. A first-hand account from the visiting Bachelor will carry more weight with the Kains than anything else. He will probably side with them, seeing as the dearly departed Simon meant so much to him. So now you have trust in me? I trusted you even before that. Do not be offended by these tests. What I do not do on my own behalf, but on the behalf of the people entrusted to my care. I will most likely give you one more task. Just allow me to pause and compose my mind first. I am considering what would be the best approach to the matter. Tell me when you're clear.
So the Kains compel Bachelor to destroy the murder. They must be joking.
Here's a new task for you. It is said that someone resembling you has murdered our town's father, Simon Kain. But now, I am sure that the Kains are not telling the whole truth, and that the murder story was invented to conceal something grim that they know about or suspect. But you are a ruler. Why do you speak of the Kains as though they were more powerful than you? The Kains are the family with which everything began here. Their radiant blood has preserved the memory of ancient magic since the time of the epics. They are descendants of heroes who would fashion the world out of their own flesh, who had created talking beasts and stretched chains of fire from sea to sea and built sky-high towers in a single night. Why are you telling me this? The town is now governed by the Saburov, Olgimsky, Kain, Triumvirate? Triumvirate? I fear that driven by the desire to avenge Simon, the Kains could try to shift the balance of power. Their tyranny would usher in an era of madness. I would not want that to happen. But I need to be sure before I confront the Kains, and that is where you can help me. How? You will go to the Crucible. It is in the upper part of town, called the Stone Yard. Go to Gorgiy, charm him with your hypnotic powers, and find out what's behind Simon's death. It's a dangerous mission, but an important one. If you succeed, I will reward you generously, Clara. Alright, I'll give it a try. You do, however, need more than just to look into a person's eyes in order to make them speak the truth and answer your every question. You need their consent. Yes, that's right. I ask directly if they consent. If their mind approaches mine only if they say yes. And their mind approaches mine only if they say yes. I must know the person's real name and a secret fact from their life. What for? That's how I unlock a soul. Well then, go to Katerina. She will tell you about Gorgiy. You are not indeed as simple as you seem. It is strange that you have revealed your secret to me. Have you not been tempted to use your skills on me? Why would I? You're helping me, so I have nothing to hide from you.
They say hitting hard is a good enough start.
Papa said you're allowed to go shop now. Go on a spending spree. Go get bullied by Maria. I love words so much.
My eyes look just like buttons, don't they?
Alexander has tasked me with finding out the truth about Simon's death from Gorgiy. It makes me feel uneasy. But why would he give you so difficult a task, my child? He's well aware that the Kains, blinded by fury, are looking for the mysterious man-eater who supposedly murdered Simon. Yeah, and supposedly looks exactly like me. In their anger, they are missing the obvious, but such is that family's way. Even our protection may be of no use. The truth will speak for itself. They won't dare hurt me, I suppose. Perhaps, but Gorgiy will never speak to you, will he? Or do you wield such power over people as to be able to make him talk? No, I have no such power, but cunning will become the solution where power can't. If you help me, I can make him answer questions. And how will you find out the truth? How will you make him reveal it? I would call a person by their real name twice and say the words, such and such. I know of you this. Will you agree to touch me? To brave the depths? To answer my questions candidly and without prejudice? If the answer is yes, then it's done. Why I know of you this? It feels like a part of the phase is omitted. It is. You really have to know a secret about the person. My brain is like working less and less. Which it would stun them to hear. But the secret must be true, of course. For example, you can say, Anna, oh Anna, I know of you this. You've kidnapped a child. What is that supposed to mean? Why did you say that? That's just an example. Oh yeah, just an example. No foreshadowing there. Do you know any secrets concerning Gorgiy Kain? Yes, I will teach you. First of all, call him Judge. Do not call him Gorgiy at first. The Kains are clever, and he may immediately become suspicious. If you want to stun him with the secret, try to say, "You never loved Simon, and you are no twin of his." He will be taken aback. Thank you, thank you. But it is not of Gorgiy that you should be wary. I feel that the Kain's plot was conceived in a different mind. It all comes from Maria, who was about to challenge my position of a mistress. But do not even think of approaching her yet. She's very dangerous. Your formula will not work on someone who has a mistress's abilities. All right, I'll follow your advice. So this is another side quest. I finished today's main quest.
I'll let...
How do I look at the notes again? Is it Q? Well, let's go see the Kains. I don't think I've ever seen a child do that before. I thought pumpkin was a bachelor-only dialogue, but I guess everybody says pumpkin. Can I trade for a lockpick? I already have 3. That filled my bottles, right? No, that's empty. No, I'm consuming that. How do I fill my bottles? Do I need a pump and not a fountain? What kind of ammo does my gun use? Is it revolver? Well, it's priced for 1, so I can figure that out right now. It is revolver. So then the barrels are what I need to fill my bottles? Yes. Fountains are for drinking. Oh yeah, I did say this was like a small revolver, right? It was double-barreled pistol. I need 1 more bottle. Shotgun ammo also works? This thing just takes anything then, huh? Oh, that's okay. I can't afford it. I need 10. I have 5, 6, 7. That's disappointing. Is that a shop? Not the shop I want. We have time. We can spend time looting trash cans. We need it. I don't have enough. I would love it. Trash cans in theater and come back for it? How long will the trade stay there for? Because I think the trades would refresh. I don't think the inventory stays the same. I keep getting bottles, like I'm not even getting trading items. Here, what, maybe the solution is run around in a circle until I pick up enough random trading items in my inventory? What is that? Is that just a rock? Mark's only given bottles today. She's already disappeared. Oh no, she's here. Why must you tempt me so? Yeah, flour is a 1. Hook is a 1. Needle is a 1. I'm 3 short. There's nothing I can do. I could probably use some Miradorm. That's good for healing, especially since I won't heal on my own. I'm seeing a lot of kids. I feel like I never see kids. Or at least I was like never seeing them in my other playthrough. Surely the Kains will let me take a nap over there, right? There's 1. I have a needle. I need to find 2 more needles and hope that she hasn't despawned. Apparently needles are a rare commodity around here. Is there any item I can trade for that teensies will take? Like, is there a bullet they'll take? Okay, let's just go. I don't know where to look for more trash cans. The... What is it? The Maw? The Maw and the theater are the only places I know with an abundance of trash cans. I have to just keep wandering around until I saw more. Oh, but I'm 1 away now. Right? Or am I 2 away? 2, 6, plus 3 is 9. I would need 1 more. Can we find her? We believe? She was over here. I ran into her over there, but she was wandered over here a little while ago. Let's go down this area. Is she in there? I fear that she is gone. How far do NPCs wander? Oh, that might be her. You just have pills. You're not her. I think she's done. I don't think I'll be able to find her. I might have wandered too far. Bachelor got to her first. He's ruining everything for me. There's another one. Nope. Console jump scare. I keep hitting tilde when I mean to hit escape. I fear I've done the loop. I don't know if there's any more trash cans around. Speedrunner tactics to find the girl. Is that her? If I find her again, if this is her, then I have to keep looking around. If this isn't her, then I'm giving up. You probably just wandered down there and then wandered back. No, okay. I think she's long gone. Curse you, Bachelor Denkovsky. He stole my schmouder. They only ever have ammo. Do they start carrying more interesting things after the plague arrives? Also, guys, is there anything I need to stockpile up on? You guys warned me about a few things in the Haruspex route I need to stockpile on, and that actually did end up helping. But I don't know if that's the case for Clara route. Which building am I meant to walk into here? The judge. Patience? Sleep? I don't need sleep. I've already been well rested from sleeping in a grave.
Most men only die because they know not how to prevent dying.
What's this now? Here's an unexpected visitor indeed. I can't believe what I'm seeing. My name is Clara. I just wanted to... Maybe don't eat that raw meat right away? Oh, but I hunger. I hunger for meat. Also, I wonder if, the food is there in the cape. I wonder if that's still there for Clara route, because I can pick that up. You do look like a regular human being on the outside. I'd like to help if my help is needed here, of course. I can work miracles. That's not uncommon around here. Do you know that a person greatly resembling your appearance is wanted for murder committed by supernatural means? I do, but don't be in a hurry to call the guards. I'm not guilty, and there's proof of that.
I can feel you're a menace, child. You're not like us.
I must say, if it were up to me, I'd have had you executed without further ado. You owe your life to the Bachelor, in a way, for he told us that although there is a little doubt left that you are a changeling spawned by the steppe, the shape you assumed when you visited upon him was unexpectedly uncharacteristic of any demon he knows of. What are you talking about? You laid your hands on a mortally wounded man and brought him back to life, calling on the holy powers to bear witness. Your demeanor was, so they say, like that of a miracle worker, or even a saint of sorts. Is that so? I can work miracles. It has been attested. All the same, I don't believe you. Besides, you claim to have an evil twin, so which one of you two is the real one, and which is the changeling? I've done the honest thing and come before you, so you can see for yourself. Why have you come to me, fearsome child, posing as a miracle worker? I wanted to tell you something about your brother Simon. Is that so? Very well, I will lend you my ear, but no sooner than you have met Maria, my niece. Let her look at you with her own eyes, and tell me who you are, and how I should treat anything you tell me. Alright, where will I find her?
I feel almost...
Gotta go see Maria first. this way. And I'm gonna sleep in her bed. Surely she wouldn't mind. She wouldn't mind one bit. Oh, it's over? Get baited?
Yes.
Oh lord, the nipple dress. The nipple dress being eye level height is crazy.
What?
Your face looks familiar. Perhaps you've seen my sister. We look exactly like each other. I know who you are. I just can't quite get a grasp of your essence. Where people have a soul, you have a black pit. What name have you chosen for yourself? I've chosen the name Clara, same as my sister's.
It came from below the ground. For many years, we were burying the bones wrong.
Gorgiy asked me to seek your counsel, Maria, on whether I'm worthy of asking him questions. Why should I? I have no idea. I'm just trying to do as the proverbial Romans do. This is a Rome that one doesn't come uninvited to in the first place. What did Gorgiy ask you about? You can see for yourself. He said you should have a look at me. How touching. Since when has this place become a hospital reception room? An elderly doctor sending a patient for examination? Shall I write you a prescription? You don't seem particularly upset by your uncle's death. I suppose I was too quick to laugh at you. Let me see. You seem as though you were two people. You are a walking lie, but you shouldn't be killed yet. Everything depends on how this day ends. I'll have them tell Uncle to talk to you. Let him answer your questions.
I think I'm having fever heat.
Okay then. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to eat the fresh meat.
Why can't I move on my own?
I will get fresh meat later, surely. Munch. Crunch.
I often feel like someone's looking at us from the other side.
Never mind, I misremembered the quest, I think. Maybe I chose the wrong dialogue. She was a little mean.
I can feel you're a menace, child. You're not like us.
Maria wishes to say that. Maria has already said all that she wished to say. Don't be surprised. You wanted to ask me something, did you not? Feel free to ask. Judge, you had no love for Simon and were no brother to him. Will you agree to answer my questions? Will you plunge into the darkness? Will you speak honestly and without guile? What is this gobbledygook? Gobbledygook. Are you playing tricks on me? Get out of here. Wait a moment. Who do you think you are? Do they send you to me, you wretch, in order to distract my attention from the real man-eater? Get lost and never enter this house again, or face my true anger. As you wish. Did I select the wrong dialogue? Let's reload. Failed the wizard duel. Well, let me try the top dialogue then. Failed quest to dialogue again.
I can feel...
Georgi, oh Georgi, I know of you this. You didn't like Simon, and you were no twin of his. Will you agree to touch me, to brave the depths, to answer my questions candidly and without prejudice? Prejudice? Damn, I did just pick the wrong one. Okay. It's a formula. Let's go away. Do you know who murdered Simon? No. Are you sure he was murdered? No. Do you believe that I am not the murderer? No. Why do you suppose I'd kill him? No human being could have killed Simon. He was killed by a creature of supernatural powers. You want to know what the creature looks like? No. I want to know what power it wields. What are you going to do now? I will try to keep believing that his death was an accident, for as long as I can keep this belief alive. I'll be able to strive for our creation to flourish as it always did. Will you replace Simon? No. None of us would be able to advance and sustain the town the way Simon did. And if his death was not a tragic accident, but the ruling of some remorseless law, it will mean that our family's entire cause has been condemned. The town will perish. That's enough. There's nothing more I wish to know. I can go back to the rod now. It's gonna come back a lot. Okay, I gotta make sure to stop by a few stores. Is something going on? Oh, are they chasing what they think to be a Shabnak? Does that mean free loot if he catches her? I'm not gonna waste my time with that. I'm pretty sure there's no food stores in the Bridge Square, so I've got to cross district. Day one is woman beating day. I added a few new quotes, by the way, last night that I'm going over the last stream. And I noticed that there is one or two quotes that are the newest ones, like that I added months ago that I'm pretty sure we still haven't gotten. Oh, I won't get any loot if somebody else kills something. I think it's just exclamation mark quote. There we go. I think we're almost up to 30 quotes. Also, where are the food stores? That is not food. This one's food, isn't it? This one? I don't know. I'm gonna check this one. This one is not food. But this one for sure is food. So I'm gonna check this one, go this way, and then I'll end up over here. I have a feeling that neither of these are food either. Anyway, I should remind you guys that you guys can add quotes. If you type in the exclamation mark add quote command. Everyone has lockpicks, huh? You will be taken to a Google form So if you ever hear me say something funny or interesting, or you liked what I said, you can go to the Google form and submit it to be added as a quote. And if you want a full list of commands, you can type in !commands, I'm pretty sure. Still? When can I buy food? I'm going to starve to death. I'm literally going to starve to death. Don't guards trade for food? But guards don't spawn until Plague Day, right? Did I check these? Pathologic Classic really needs a shady shop. I forgot to go grave robbing for the food. Well, once I finish the quest, I can just walk around. And I'll end up over there again eventually. And then at night I will go bandit murdering. I do have the lockpicks. If it comes to it, I can go into a house and try to find food that way. But the thing is that I need to find food in a reasonable amount of time because I need to be able to sleep as well. Pathologic 1 trash cans refresh more often than Pathologic 2? I didn't know that was the case. I assumed I would have had to wait till midnight. Or the next day or whatever.
The rabble is completely out of control. They must have been bottling up their lowly instincts for quite some time.
I've talked to Gorgiy. He answered my questions. Have you heard the news about the plague already? The Bachelor has found the real murderer. An epidemic is spreading in the town. I feel the Kains will not be happy with this turn of events. So tell me one thing. Did Gorgiy know what his brother and patron died of? No. He's convinced that no natural cause could have possibly ended his brother's life. He's sure there is a murderer, however indirect their methods may be. I see. Sounds typical of him. Here's what all of it means. I'm going to talk to the Bachelor. Now that the murderer has been found out, no one will dare to continue the search for the man-eater. For a while. But the Kains will not abandon their version so easily. And there's another danger. The mob. A danger to whom? To you, Clara. Or more specifically, to your sister. If the epidemic does begin, and I see nothing that could prevent that, the search for Simon's killer will very soon turn into a search for the one who caused the outbreak. If I remember correctly, you said your sister is still somewhere in the town. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. It is possible, it is not, that she was the one who brought the disease into our town. Would you like to look for her? I'll devote all of my time to this. You mean all of your spare time? Do you not realize how precious your position is still? You have been cleared in my eyes, but both the commoners and the bound will require other evidence. What more evidence do they need? And how much of it? We shall see tonight. Katerina and I are going to talk about you. Tomorrow we shall state our will to you. And if everything turns out well, tomorrow you may already be helping me restore justice and mate out retribution. What destiny Katerina foresees for you, I cannot tell. In the meantime, rest. Take the small bedroom upstairs. See you tomorrow. I'm so glad it was you who gave me shelter. You'll see how it pays off in the future. There was another reputation increase, but was it enough for me to start buying food? Guys, I don't know where the food stores are. Is this one? I feel like it was one. I think I went in there on my way over here earlier. And then I want to make it back to the Cape before it turns night. Because any extra food is good. What are you doing? Okay, they're just beating that woman. Nothing to worry about, just some men beating a woman. Nice. Fresh meat. And vegetables. Oh, I love food. Well, to the Cape. Spend the rest of our money on the way there. Collect the food at the Cape. Eliminate all our money, and then I'll go sleep somewhere over there. Did I have any notes today? What button is that, guys? I forgot again. It's not M. L? It's L. Yeah, no letters today. And then we've got a pantomime to view. I don't know if the pantomimes are different between the healers or not, but it has been long enough for me to not remember what the pantomimes are. And I'm ready for the night, so that I can start hunting down bandits. Can we even read canonically? She's like 1 day old. Nice. Nice. And this? No, I can't afford that. Should I maybe sell something? I think everything's good for something. Maybe the milk? I can afford the milk. Oh no, surely dried meat is better than milk. I can afford it all. And now we do a little bit of grave robbing. Bandages are for selling? I don't believe you. I want to keep bandages on me. I could probably use some more revolver bullets. Really, I'm going to be getting into fights. Not as much as Haruspex, but my reputation is low. People will be attacking me. Also, you said Var's place is open? Let's go to the cape first, even though Var's is like right here. I mean, does Var's even have loot? Is there anything I can do there? I went to Var's once in my Haruspex route playthrough, I think. Maybe twice. I think there's twice you need to go there for a quest. Ooh. Okay, does this exist here? It does, it does. Looks like we have milk and bread. Mind if I do? How filling. He's got a cabinet of pills. Also, he's not even called Var, he's just the Hunchback, right? Var and the Hunchback are very different characters. They serve similar roles, but they're different. Is this it? I'm gonna assume that this is the building. We'll see if I can just go in. It is it. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna rob you. For your pennies and change. No pennies are safe for me. Oh, is he not here? Is he in the other room? I could now afford a schmouter if I need a syringe. Is this a trading item? Who's gonna take a syringe from me? Okay, not bad. But now we sleep. I desperately want to eliminate all of my exhaustion, and then we're gonna run around at night. We'll go see a pantomime, and we will... It's already night, huh? And we will go about murdering people. Will Danielle be here? Or should I speak with Eva? Will she say anything to me?
He will find Simon's murderer. It's a matter of honor for the Kains.
I know you. I've seen you in a dream. You're Clara. Well, you really have the face of someone who's hounded. Have they frightened you? Hardly. Well, I am being hounded.
I've seen the angel of death by the window.
Have you forgotten something? We just discussed all there was to discuss. don't remember that. When was it? Just now, really? Okay, nothing to talk about. He's here. He's not boyfriend anymore, though.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
If I hadn't already been heard by extraordinary chance, as it happens, what a contradictory character you are, I wouldn't have waited for a trial and a verdict to fire a bullet at your tender heart. Dear me, why? On suspicion of murdering Simon Kain, an immortal man, do you know him? Speak. No, I didn't know him. I am Bachelor Denkovsky. Bear in mind that I am indebted to the person whose death has made my life meaningless. If I find out you were involved, I'll make short work of you. He agreed. I had nothing to do with it.
What is there to talk about now?
Give me 3 hours, just till midnight.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
So, is that just a voice, or is that supposed to be the voice of Simon? And all my food is gone. I got a letter? Oh. How do I check that again? Did I miss a quest? You are the only one who can do it. Sister of... Oh! From the evil twin. Sister of mine, who can trickle through a tiniest crack, crawl through a barely visible hole. It is almost as though you could seep through the pores in human skin. It is as if you are not a human being, but a nectar-sweet moisture of volatile spirit. How is this even possible? People trust you, that's how. Have no fear, go where you will, and nothing will touch you. Speak your mind, no one will reject you. Hear them out, nothing will evade your attention. There is but one question I want to ask. What is it that you do to make people love me less and less, trust me less and less, even when I am asleep? Whatever you answer me, remember, I love you more than anything, and I will never be angry with you. Here I am. Take my hand. It's interesting that I can either interpret this as being from either one of the Claras. This could totally be a letter from my evil sister to me, or from me to the evil sister. I want to make sure I don't have my gun out. Or in case people need to face my palms. My palms! These palms! I want to make sure the voice volume is all the way up, because I remember having some issues hearing what happens here in the theater during pantomime nights. I didn't press apply. Oh, okay. Didn't need to, apparently. Maybe I did and I just thought I didn't. Oh, how we love the cat-shaped theater fence. Are you guys ready for one of the another amazing cutscenes that this game features?
Today, the killer was identified. Its nature turned out to be completely unexpected.
The enemy is found and named. It's called the Sand Pest. The contagious plague is threatening to ruin everything here.
How can a killer like this be punished? How can a villain like this be struck?
He can't. It's impossible. By pulling a knife on it, you'll just cut an innocent body.
I think I should go. Nothing to be done here anyway.
You should go. Go then. Wherever you please. Shoo!
I like how Clara's just here. I suppose that's Simon. Oh, can we chat with Mark? Do you ever have words for me? You never had words for me in the Haruspex route.
We find very few ungrateful people when we are able to confer favors.
You're not allowed in here, Clara. You are an imposter and a changeling. Imposter? Sus? Among Us? Imposter? Changeling? What? Are you going to deny it? I am too. I've come here to set everything right. Should it matter to you what I call myself? You're against the rules. I don't want you visiting the theater. No one can prohibit me from entering.
A man would rather say evil.
Among Us. Can I get through here? You spawned in front of me very suspiciously. I saw Clara vent. I was on cams. Oh, but don't worry, that was just her evil twin. Where am I going? What time is it? Is a good question. How much can I sleep as well? I can sleep for like an hour or two. Do we roam the streets? Do evildoers and bandits and ne'er-do-wells spawn on the first night? Because I wouldn't mind hunting down some people, but I haven't seen any yet. They're on the streets? Quests almost always start at the Rod. Well, I had already planned to try to spend as much time there as possible, because my Haruspex route, I was always staying here at the Lump. And I would like to get some use out of Clara's room in Alexander's wing. Oh, okay. Ne'er-do-well spotted. Worry not, I am a vigilante. My palms are deadly. That works. You're kidding. Oh, there we go. Money. May as well wander around the Earth Quarter. Or maybe it would make more sense to walk around this area, because that's where teensies spawn. I feel like I barely see any kids in the Earth Quarter. I have seen so many around the theater area. Wait, do kids even spawn at night? Well, there's another evil person. You wouldn't throw a knife at a saint, would you? I can perform miracles. Oh god. Oh. I'm being stabbed. Such lockpicks. Does Clara has like an does Clara have an increased chance to find lockpicks on dead bodies or something? Oh right, no kids at night. But we can go inside. I don't want to lose reputation for lockpicking though. I don't really know how that works. I think I did it like once or twice. My reputation is already low, though. Oh, you don't lose rep? Oh, let's play with that then. Why do I have a stack of different ones? Maybe this is the one I spawned with? Oh, I'm the best thief. Well, the child is running from me. You look crazy. Food! Guys, what's the stealth button? I remember there's a stealth button. S? No. Shift. There we go. But then I also need them to not see me. Oh god. We can see a backflip. You wouldn't hit a saint, would you? Oh my god, you're really hitting a saint. Yeah, acquiring that is going to be difficult with the 3 people staring at me from 3 different rooms. Did you guys just see something there? Like a person glitched through the wall for a second. Calm yourself. Is that a knife? Can I have it? Is that a decorative knife? Do you care if I take from your cabinet? I guess not. Okay, let me come back inside and reset these people. Another lockpick? It's a price of 5, though. I think lockpicks are gonna be the way to go in this run. Where's that teensy? Wasn't there one in here? Or is it the other room? So does taking food at all even touch reputation? Oh, she witnessed that. I'm about to get my ass beat, aren't I? Maybe not. Scrumptious. Can I get the food downstairs and escape this place without getting beat? Excuse you. You're in the way. Maybe, if I'm fast about it. Give it to me. No! I'm stuck. So, what I'm gaining from this is that, being a thief and stealing is just outright good. As long as you have a lockpick in time, why not? Can I grab this from there? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to leave that one. Stand behind the wall? Like this? Or like here? Because she will witness me. And won't she report me? She's I can't grab it from here. Go! I got my fish, you loser. Oh god! Why would it do this to me? This is my punishment? She does have some range. She's got a lot of range, actually. And now I can go to the store again. The game's trying to punish me for being a thief. And the food... Oh god, the food is expensive. I can't afford a thing. See, being a thief is just outright good. I did gain rep. Going to sleep? I could sleep for maybe 2 hours. I think we can do a few more houses. I'm living for the Robert life. I can't believe I never did this as the Haruspex. But I guess now I have all these lockpicks. I probably didn't have all those lockpicks last time. This is a 3-floored house. Oh, okay, so just looking in the cabinet is not allowed. Not in front of a man, anyway. I'm learning. Sell the ring it sells for the most on this day? Will do, will do. And I have 2 of them, I'm pretty sure. So you're allowed to do whatever you want as long as you're not in view of someone who will attack you. And only the men attack you. Oh. I yearn for a jar of pickles. Do you mind if I take this jar of pickles? Move! I need to make a daring escape. This way! This way! No! I love me a jar of pickles. Did you see the way he looked at me? I could use a drink to wash down those pickles. Out of the way, out of the way! I could use a dessert. You got anything else? Anything else around here? I am being the evil twin. More pickles, you say? I can't resist a jar of pickles. And a loaf of bread. And another bottle of milk. Okay, we're done here. My lust for pickles has been satiated. How much does this ring sell for? This one? That is a tourniquet, not a ring. This. 360, that's not bad. I don't need the kerosene, right? I was told that on my first playthrough. Useless. Well, I should buy the food now, because I will not be able to later. Pickles and milk don't go together? Why do I hear combat music? He's catching up to me, it feels like. And I don't know what's behind me. Are we good? It's still going. Pickles and milk do go together. You should sell everything today and buy tomorrow? Oh, the price will go down, so if I have enough food to survive today, then there's no point in buying food then, because the price will go down tomorrow. And surely I do have enough food. So, we can just stockpile today. I won't buy any more food today. I don't want to sell all my trading items in case I run into another teensy with the Schmouter. For me? You know how you have to leave like milk and cookies out for Santa? Please leave jars of pickles out and bottles of milk for Clara. She's a saint. She could use it. Ooh. This is only a positive thing, stealing. Bandages are for selling, but I'm already injured. I guess I do have some sleeping drugs I could take. I exited the back door. I will trust you, Skolopendra. I will sell my bandages today. That is a ne'er-do-well. Worry not, for Clara is here to clear the streets of crime. Don't throw a knife at me, though. She has crazy range. How much? I have a lot. Oh. 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 Profit. Profit. Stonks. I got about half a bar of exhaustion. Okay. I think we're gonna end now. Very productive night. Very productive survival game night we've had. But I'm gonna sleep a bit, and then it'll surely be morning time by then. And we're only playing through one day at a time. What do I want to do? I'm gonna take some drugs. Miradorm lasts for 5 hours. Let's sleep for 4, maybe? To 3. Before you go, which music is better, Pathologic 1 or Pathologic 2? Well, I will say this, Pathologic 1 music is very memorable. Pathologic 2, there's like 3 themes I can tell you off the top of my head. So, I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway, yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I am enjoying Clara Route a lot. I love Clara. I love being a thief. Anyway, yeah, that is it for today, guys. I haven't eaten anything today, and I'm very hungry, and I'd like to order some food, so that's what I'm gonna go do. I would have liked to continue Fat and Betula, but I think that's gonna be a thing we'll continue next week. Next week I will find some odd game for us to play, and then we will be back to Clara Route. I can't guarantee if I'll stream 3 days. I think the new regular is gonna be 2 streams a week, just because I'm working more now than I ever have. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for being here and commenting in chat and playing the game with me today. I will see you soon. Goodbye.